so let's have a famous person. The name of a famous person. We've had Gary.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, great.
Amore.
Yeah, Dean Martin and an object from your kitchen. Spatula. Dean Martin and the spatula.
And you know what?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you don't know who Dean Martin is, and it matters even less if you don't know what a spatula is, because as I said, accidents, things that go slightly wrong, they actually can make some of the most exciting improv.
Do you remember, so we used to have a mutual friend called Alan Marriott, who's a Canadian improviser, and when he first came over, they asked him to do a scene as a lollipop man. And he didn't know what a lollipop man was, so he did a whole scene as this slightly camp man giving everyone lollipops. And it was the most amazing moment. Because
they call them crossing guards.
Crossing guards.
Yeah.
Okay, great, here we go. So it's chapter 1 of Dean Martin and the spatula. Here we go.
Dean Martin was in the kitchen and he was looking for something to cook. He decided he was going to make a cake.
And he opened the cupboard to find out that he was missing the spatula.
That object was being used by his daughter before, and he doesn't know where it is now.
His daughter played with this object, but she forgot to put it back to the place where it was before.
And most probably it is just behind the cupboard, where you can find nearly anything.
She put it there after playing with it with her
toys as well as her friends.
And probably the friends could
find it because it was in a secret.
Now, I'm just going to pause this, Pippa, if you don't mind.
Object.
You guys are bloody brilliant. I'm so impressed because it's in English, and for some of you understand English isn't your first language. You are brilliant. You're too good. And so what I'm going to invite you to do is to double the speed. Because what you've worked out is if I go a bit slower, it's easier for me to attach my bit. Okay, very clever. So I'm now going to increase the risk by asking you to go faster to increase, because I love shouting die and seeing people forfeit. Okay, I'm ready for chapter 2.
Chapter 2 of Dean Martin and the spatula.
Dean Martin just loves spatula.
And now he has to prepare his cake, so he go into the kitchen and
he started to gather together all his ingredients.
And opened the book, ready to go, but
then he wanted to mix the ingredients and
Die!
Twice! Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
repeat.
Yeah. Oh, you're gone. You're gone.
Very good.
The revenant is gone.
Okay, chapter 3. The cake is prepared.
The cake was melting because it was just put on the...
It was in the cooker for a very long time.
And it just burned on top of it.
And then the microwave.
Double up. You're cruel now, you're cruel. Okay.
Once you said blood, you need to go back.
Chapter 3. Cake ashes.
Cake ashes. Yes, so Dean Martin has to go to the shop and find a good cake. So he went out of the house with his wallet and his jacket and his coat, everything. He
walked down the street and he was looking for
a nice shop, but all he could find is just
other shops with things that didn't belong in the cake.
What belongs to
a witch who sold witch type equipment.
And he bought a black jacket and a hat and
returned home, and then he started cooking the cake with the black jacket.
He had bought a book which told him a spell he could
figure out how to create a cake with a spell.
Die. But all he did.
Who are you killing?
Die! Okay. That was great.
When you said die, is it because you wanted someone to die, or you felt like
yeah, it was right.
How many times I heard cake and shot?
No, he repeated.
Oh, okay, all right. It was more of a taste thing.
Okay, this is the last chapter. The witch sandwich and the cake.
He read the book and followed the instructions in the book,
and pronounced the words
and there was a loud flash and lots of smoke.
out of the windows. So yes,
He has to look at a different page
Oh, it makes sense.
of the book. He has.
yes,
He has.
yes.
He has.
Oh,
You're
you're right.
absolutely right.
Time.
Oh, no.
Time.
We're-
Bravissimo.
Very good.
Okay, take a seat. Now,